Hello, this is Liz, and this is my Let's Play of Mass Effect 2, just on the loading screen at the moment. And we are... Oh, I wonder why that popped up. We are here on the Normandy, and we're going to... I forget whether I talked to Miranda. Let's just chat with Miranda for a second.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard.
Yeah.
Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Alright, my volume's up a little bit too loud. I'm just gonna nudge it a little bit. Right, so today I'm gonna talk to Kasumi. Let me just look at the map. Miranda's cabin. And the... Kasumi's on this floor. I thought so. Okay, so she is over here in port observation.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal.
There's something that seems to be wrong with my game because a lot of the dialogue's getting cut off.
That's my favorite piece, painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an idea as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work.
He looks totally unenthusiastic about that.
The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met Keiji that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental.
Standard drinking animation. Drink. I already poured a drink. Well, drink it. I'm not sure why in Mass Effect we can... Whoa. We can drink everything, but I guess it's fun? I don't know. Let's go to the Combat Information Center. It's still a little wobbly. Alright, let's take the ship for a joyride. I don't know that there's any unread messages. Nope. It's been a couple days. Alright, so what I want to do is... Why don't we help Kasumi? It's an easy quest. And we'll just go around the planets. This one's a gas giant with 24 moons. They're under heavy development and the raw materials from these moons are sold to corporations around Bekenstein. And that's pretty cool. We're going to just
launching probe.
Get what we can
Research
from
projects.
here.
Palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
Thank you, Edie. This is called Thuft. It's a dwarf planet with a moderate carbon dioxide atmosphere with Pericles. I don't know what Pericles is. Should probably look it up. It's got some development, and the Pericles makes cable insulation. Maybe it's similar to
Launching probe.
asbestos or something. Ugh, why does it keep doing that? Okay. I keep hitting the wrong button. It's really my fault. Looks like another gas giant. It is. It's home to the Kosherotin, which is enormous storm cells that appear as white as spots and are visible as far away as Bekenstein. As with other colonized gas giants, its orbital space sports a variety of helium-3 refueling stations. And that's about it.
Launching probe.
We'll just pick up what we can. I don't think there's anything else in this asteroid belt, so we're just gonna go to this tiny little planet over here. And it's a rock planet, so it's got a mix of hydrogen and carbon monoxide as its atmosphere, and its crust is rich in bauxite and other light metals. So it's got lots of light metals.
Probe launched.
And we probably are able to, well, it hasn't said we're able to do some research projects yet. But we're going to enter the orbit. Bekenstein, the recipient of the first wave of Earth's colonization efforts, Bekenstein's founders had a decidedly less agrarian plan than Eden Prime. The mission of Bekenstein's first colony was to become Earth's off-planet manufacturing base, ingratiating humanity into galactic culture by producing needed goods. Meeting with mixed success for its first generation, Bekenstein then leapfrogged its competition by producing high-quality luxury goods that went straight to nearby markets via the Citadel. Today, Bekenstein is known as the Humans' Ilium, a place where new money tycoons flaunt their wealth and the have-nots are rarely spoken of. Population is only 5.4 million. Its orbital distance is a bit further away from the Earth, about twice as far from its sun. The orbital period is 2.4 Earth years, it makes sense. Radius 6 kilometers. And the day length just under Earth's hours. And yeah, it seems kind of hospitable. Surface gravity just a little bit lower than Earth standard.
Launching probe.
Okay, so I'm just gonna exit out completely and see if we've got any research projects we can do now. Weapons upgrades? No. Medigel capacity, yes. And a trauma module, sure. Okay. Medbay upgrades. Oh, I don't want to cure my scars. I don't think I really need to. Okay, so I've got a few extra good things to do. And let's see what he looks like in his suit. Alright, we're gonna give her Shadow Strike. It's not a lot more damage. We'll do Rapid Shadow Strike. And let's see. Health and weapons damage, or shields and synthetic enemies. I do like Overload. Let's do Overload.
You clean up well, Mr. Solomon Gunn. Hawk won't know what hit him.
Tell me about Mr. Hawk.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
I'm Solomon Gunn. I don't need to talk about my outfit, it's fine. Well, let's ask about it. It might be fun.
I take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason.
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
What's the plan?
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
It's not another heist.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
Let's go.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for. This is our stop. After you, Mr. Gunn.
Just one moment, sir. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem, yeah?
No, Mr. Hawk. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
Lovely to meet you.
I've heard a lot about you. Name's Solomon Gunn.
And I've heard a lot about you. You've been very busy lately, if the extranet is to be believed.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
Why?
Care to explain why my friend has to stand outside?
I don't like the look of your friend, so she stays outside. Simple as that.
Fine.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Do you think he recognized you, Kasumi?
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
Yep, he does look quite nice on that. Yeah, definitely.
How did you ever contain that situation on the hauler?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam! Done.
Thank goodness. I thought those rabble would dog you for years.
Can I have a drink? Or is it just for show? This is a decorative bar. Is that what I'm getting? Okay, fine. Look at the lens flare. Whenever I watch other people play this, they never mention the lens flare. One time I was playing Mass Effect, and I found a lens flare like just floating around in the room, like right there, because the game glitched. It was really funny. It's just like a line of color.
Some say Commander Shepard is still alive. Really?
Oh, please. It's wishful thinking at best.
He looks alive to me.
That goes to a security room. We'll probably have to get in there at some point. Let's case the vault and figure out what we have to do.
They're not talking. Now we can't go upstairs, which is really unfortunate. She's got a nice dress. Look at that dress. Very cool.
What's your read on that Archangel guy?
I hear he's dead. Or gone, or something. Good riddance, I say.
He's something. He is definitely something. Private Reams. No way we can sneak out of that party. The place is locked down tight, and Security Chief Rowe's in charge. No way Rowe would let that get past her. I'd rather stand her on board on guard duty than risk her wrath. Sorry. Samuels.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap into the guard's communications, I could probably use this information.
I like the blue better than the red. Yeah, this blue is nice. It's just a nice dress.
I hear Mr. Hawk's vault is exquisite.
Who could know? He never lets anyone near it. Say, what's that over there?
Hawk's bedroom, I believe.
Wow, who's his architect? This is a very impressive place.
Or a very large one, at least.
So this is the human's ilium, and you can see it's mostly built up. Whereas in Eden Prime, it's just basically they've left the natural environment as much as they could, and everybody lives in these high-rise buildings, which I think is probably the right way to go about it. Yeah, everybody's wearing the same dress, just in different colors.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected. Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
I wonder what's gone wrong with her outfit. Look at that. That's not how she usually looks. Just looking at the journal entries. Okay.
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields. One sec. That should take care of the barrier.
And now we're gonna need to get a voice print from Donovan Hawk. Then I'm gonna save it quick because I think Kasumi's outfit says that it's gonna break.
There he is. for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep. Whenever you're ready.
Alrighty, I'm ready.
After you.
Mr. Gunn, hope you're having a good time. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
Are you expecting trouble?
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Mr. Gunn.
Once we find the password, we can get past the voice scanner.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have authorization.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
Chief Rose.
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms? I see. I don't know who you think you are, but Rose says she's never heard of you. Nice try, though.
Enjoy the party.
Private rooms. We need to get in there. That's the best place to find Hawk's DNA.
Okay, I thought... Okay, fine.
Let me unlock that security room door for you. There we go. Ready when you are. Someone's coming.
You can't be back.
Take him down. Can't do that right now. I have an idea. See what you can find.
Nance, I have that problem too. So many passwords around here, I can't keep them straight. The password for tonight is Perugia, so it's not even that easy to remember. It's no big deal. That voice scanner means the password's only useful to Hawk anyway. After this party, when I grab some beers, let me know. Samuels.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped their communications. I think we can get past that private room guard. Tell him Chief Rose sent you. Now, I just take the voice sample we got from Hawk and... got it. Now we can crack that voice scanner.
Yep, everybody just watching me go into people's vaults.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have authorization.
I have clearance to go in.
Look, I already called in once. This is getting old fast.
Call again.
Just try it again.
Fine. Chief Rowe, Samuels again. These guests are back in.
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in.
Enjoy the party.
It's kind of sweet, this mission. It's a little bit of a cloak and dagger type of thing. It's quite sweet. There's a later mission in the DLC and the third game that's a little bit like this, but not as much fun.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
You still look weird, Kasumi. It's like your outfit is half there. Alright, datapad. Okuda. Decryption project update. Little progress to report. We have now completed dictionary attacks using words and phrases from 4,800 galactic languages. Research into the Okuda family has not produced any matches. It is unlikely that a random brute force approach will produce a result within our lifetimes. Given the nature of the gray box technology, it's possible that the decryption key may not be a password at all. It could be a memory, an emotion, even a smell. The permutations could be infinite. I suggest that we begin investigating alternative methods for breaking through the security on the box. So they haven't got through her gray box yet.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the datapad. He seems to have obsessed over this. But I'm not sure there's enough. Let's keep looking.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
No DNA, but... Looks like Hawk's been trying to crack Keiji's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
No hair, no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough. Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source. Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more than this for the scanner, though.
All the couches are the same. Just remember these couches. They're important. Ooh.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
I like the wall fountains as well. It's a nice effect. It's a lot of fountains in this place. That's over here.
That got it. The barrier's down.
Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk. DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Save it.
I'll check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
I think we're okay.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far.
I think I'm going to save and reload just because I want to make sure that Kasumi's going to work correctly. So I'm just going to save. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back and I have reloaded and she looks a hell of a lot better like that. So let's look at these wonderful things around. I just think this is great. Great fun. So we have a Kurgan. We have Michelangelo's David. Never seen it in real life. Maybe someday.
Michelangelo's David. Just... wow. Think we could get this out through the door?
And here's a Prothean statue. At least what we think a Prothean statue looks like.
Creepy.
An Egyptian statue?
I could still get money for something like this, even outside the Alliance. Asari go nuts for this sort of thing.
The Statue of Liberty.
How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk!
This statue?
That's impressive. Not sure what it is, though.
It's just a statue. I have some stone tablets.
This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be old. When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone?
Rachni Queen? That doesn't... Is that a Rachni Queen? I suppose it is.
Ugh. Rachni Queen. I guess everything's valuable to someone.
Another Kurgan statue.
Hawk has good taste. I'll give him that.
Really? It's a Kurgan statue. Looks like a Kurgan.
Doesn't look like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here. Turian art is rare outside of Palaven. For good reason, I say.
Another Kurgan.
I feel like its eyes are following me. Yikes.
There's no plaque here. That's unfortunate. And this is Dragon Age.
Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley.
Yeah, when I first saw this in the game, I thought it was hilarious.
This is nice.
Is
Oddly
it?
relaxing.
A Turian ship.
A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it.
There's more over there that you can't get to, but it looks like the same stuff. Okay. Be very careful when you play this game. Do not pick up the gray box without first picking up the locust.
That's a Casa Locust. No. The Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
This should come in handy.
It's an SMG. And now the only thing we've got left is the gray box. So we'll just save real quick.
Oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code-locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open. But you're still going to die, screaming, just like your old friend.
Let's see you try. This is where your special skills come into play, Shepard. Let's do this. Up.
Let's see what we got. So we got the Locust SMG. We have the hand cannon. We have the shotgun. And we have the missile launcher. Let's save the missile launcher for later.
The head. Bro, watch out!
Can't get a lock.
For God's sake. Okay. Target protected by shields. see me. Dang it.
Coming from the right. Now you see me. Oh! Checking blueprints. There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in. Now!
Notice the landing pad to the east is over here. Kasumi did most of the work there.
Now you see me.
The ramp of the vault. Seal them in.
Damn it! We have to find another way.
That's fine, we'll find another way. Pick up a few more credits.
There they are. Game time. Moving to cover.
It'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those tanks. Cloaking! Going dark. That got it.
Don't let them out of there with my property.
The guy who does Donovan's Hawk voice is the guy in the engineering bay in who says the terrible sexist things about women all the time.
Kill Solomon Gunn. Bring bring the girl to me.
Once her alive.
Going silent. Now you see me. Get down! Haha!
Okay, so that's that. Just gonna check around and see if I've missed anything. Get some weapon ammunition. I know I've already said that I just hate the fact that there's ammunition in this
Don't
game.
fight me, Kasumi. You know what happened to your boy Doi when he fought back?
You don't talk about Keiji like that. Murderer! Going silent. Deploying warp field. Going dark.
Kasumi's good. Kasumi's like pretty good. I do like her Shadow Strike thing, which is why I put all the points into it that I did. Just frisking the area. Nothing is showing up, so...
We can use this.
Attack damage, that is welcome.
Keep them busy. I'll take care of this myself.
Taking cover.
Now you see me. Check your screens. Going silent.
Just gonna check and see if I've missed anything. Platinum. There's a storage crate? Where? That's the door. We don't want to go in there just yet. There's a storage crate somewhere. PDA over there. Oh, I think I recognize up here. Okay. Bit of salvage. Now, where did I see that storage crate? around here, wasn't it? Maybe it's on the other side of the door. Let's save it first. Maybe not. I'm just gonna slowly pan around. Sometimes things pop up. There it is. Yeah, more credits. And now we get to defeat the big bad guy. Hopefully I don't run out of ammo.
Get down! You could have done this the easy way, Goldblum.
Allow me to show you the hard way.
Up ahead! Look right!
Shield failed.
Dang it, I knew I'd missed that.
Look straight ahead.
Lay down your weapons.
Ah!
They're coming from the front. Heavy weapon, get down.
No shield.
Slowing down.
What did you tell your friend, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
Gunship back and with full shield. If I can get to the
have
ship, I can
noticed
take
it.
down the shield. Look right.
Look right. There's nobody over there.
Even if you escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you.
Coming from the right. Shepard, I need a clear path to the gunship. Take out these guards. Focus. Clear out the guards. I'll take out the shields on the gunship. Got a clear shot. Here we go. that thing apart.
Careful, men. Want to keep her pretty face in check.
On our right.
There's a lot of shooting in
Here
this
they come.
mission. Yes, I know. They're on our left, actually.
Down you go.
Do what you like to this gunship. I have a squadron of them.
Nice. Sweet.
I could have probably used the heavy weapon armor at some point, but oh well. I'm much better at using my sniper rifle, and unfortunately this build doesn't allow you to use a sniper rifle, excuse me. So unfortunately I'm just left with the other bits. And that was Kasumi's mission. That's it. Less than an hour.
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please. Kasumi. Destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
We can't save the memories?
Is there any way we can just destroy the information?
No. Keiji's a master at encrypting files. He laced the information into his memories. You can't get one without experiencing the other.
Well, this is the Paragon option. I almost always tell her to destroy the gray box, but I'll tell her to keep it. because it's Peregrine, and I don't particularly care. I usually tell her to destroy it because I think that it's unhealthy to keep so many memories of him around.
If it's that important to you, keep it. Just make sure you're ready to live with the consequences.
Yeah, I am. I'll stay off the grid. No one will know I exist. I think I want this. Thanks, Shepard.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I thought I'd turn those off. I apologize. So I leveled up. The heist was successful. Keiji Okuda's grey box was recovered and remains in Kasumi Goto's possession. Donovan Hawk was killed in the destruction of the gunship. No big loss. Kasumi is loyal. Kasumi power is unlocked, which is a disorienting concussive charge. Inflicts minor damage and incapacitates all nearby targets. She's got a new outfit. We have the new weapon. I missed out on a few credits. I almost always do. And we got some tech damage. So...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
From Consort Shaira, sorry. Commander, I thought my gift of words had been incorrect, an embarrassing notion, but my contacts tell me you yet survive. I am pleased to hear that your journey continues, though I sense that you head toward an even deeper darkness. When you fought Saren, only your resolve was tested, but now I fear you cannot rely only on your own strength. Take whatever steps you must to ensure that those battling at your side fight with clear minds and glad hearts. Be well, Consort Shaira. That's fantastic. So I can't remember what her new outfit looks like. Ooh, it's red. Ooh, I like the red. What info? So she's loyal, she's got new abilities, and she has heavy pistols and submachine guns, which is good.
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
I do worry about Garrus.
He's been through a lot, and not just physically.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, it will be all right.
Leave my space boyfriend alone. That's what I told him last time. I told her last time. I could use that.
I've been through a lot too, Kelly. Some of your therapy sounds perfect right now.
Someday we'll have to set aside some time and really talk. Anything else, Commander?
Let's chat?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I think that's already fine.
I better go.
Okay.
Oh, you know
Maybe
what
we'll
I didn't do? I didn't feed my fish, I don't think. So I'm gonna go to the captain's cabin and make sure that they're still alive. Yes. You gotta feed your fish every time. Every time. And let's also say hi to our space hamster. I love my space hamster. Okay. Okay, since this is a DLC, nobody really has any updates after you go complete it. So I'm going to go into the galaxy, go back to the Citadel.
Only half our fuel remains.
You can easily overshoot the Citadel. See? Very dumb. Let's get some more fuel while I'm here. Okay, so I've got 81,000 credits. Let's see what on my list. I could buy tech damage or damage protection. Sniper rifle damage. Any of this list, I've got quite a lot here, but I don't think I want it just yet. Let's get a bit more money first, and then I'll go and buy more stuff. So let's go to the mass relay. And we've already completed that 100%. This local cluster is at 100%. I might go there eventually. Let's go recruit the warlords. I think. It's in the Omega Nebula, isn't it? That has... Yeah, let's go to the Omega Nebula first and do a side quest. Recover the Cerberus operative, that's what we'll do. Side questing, side question. Okay, so we'll come over here. And land. And for our selection, we'll get Kasumi. Because she's got some cool... Yeah, we're gonna accept that. Now I have 3 points. I'm gonna put it in Shockwave. And then for Kasumi, she's got 2 more points. We'll put it in Overloads. And Garrus, you have 2 points. Let's put it in Overload. Eventually, everything will be done, but... And I think we're okay with what we've got. He's got Collector Assault Rifle, Battle Rifle. Let's go with the Collector Assault Rifle. Kasumi, yeah. I very rarely change those. The automatic options are fine. And it's just fight your way through, I think, this one. If I remember correctly, it's quite small.
Look out! Concussive shot ready.
Now you see me. I'll tear you apart.
One less to worry about. Scratch one! One less to worry about.
Useless.
Nice. Lights out.
Subject ID, Cerberus Agent Tyrone Rawlings. Eclipse targeted Agent Rawlings some time ago. We know Rawlings is connected to the encrypted data we acquired. The data could conclusively prove Cerberus' involvement in Rachni experiment. We believe Rawlings possesses a cipher that could be used to decrypt the data. Without his cipher, the data could be taken for Eclipse to decode. Agent Rawlings proved difficult to capture. Having insinuated himself in a ship bound for the Attican Traverse, he had won over the loyalty of the ship's crew, who believed him to be a human dignitary on a mission of discovery. Our own agents managed to disable the ship and hobble its defenses long enough to extract Agent Rawlings. We lost a man to obtain this asset. The data had better be worth the expense. The interrogation has failed. Despite some of our most advanced interrogation techniques, Agent Rawlings managed to evade our questions. When we applied more invasive methods, he proved resistant to those as well. Eventually, Agent Rawlings' resistance caused tempers to flare. We consider it unfortunate that Agent Rawlings did not live to pass on the cipher. Okay. We have men working to decipher the encryption now. As long as we control this data, its mere existence remains a powerful tool against Cerberus. I think we want that data, and I think we want to give that to the Alliance, I would say. Watch out, guys. And it must be in the holding cells, so I'm just gonna look around and see if there's anything else, like, monetary that we've missed. Okay, so that's the two things over there. Security console, access logs. There it is. Doors. Let's examine the doors. Doors locked. Oh, okay. And this door is sealed. Okay. Looks kind of like a boring landscape out there too. Excuse me, guys. Jesus. This is a mission that you get quite early because it's quite easy. So we'll just bypass. Okay, so now we can go out that way.
You're all mine.
Wow, gross.
That one hit!
Did he really just say bitch? Jesus.
Firing a high-impact shot!
Some platinum. And here's their interrogation room.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
Yep, uploading to the Alliance.
Data uploaded to Alliance Command.
Your allegiances in this game are quite interesting. Because you didn't ask to be revived by Cerberus, and yet they've spent so much money on you, you can't but help but feel grateful that they've saved your life. So you feel kindly to them, but Cerberus is kind of evil. The ends justify the means is very much a thing with them. So the Carrigan option is to not work with them. the reason why the renegade option works with them is because the renegades kind of feels more like humans are more important than anybody else in the galaxy. And there's a lot more to that, but experience gained, we get 125. We didn't get any levels. Credits, we got some credits, and we got some platinum. It's a short mission. And I'm gonna go.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thanks. Gotta feed my fish. And now we can look at the private messages. And there's our upgrades. We can look at those anytime. Encrypted data. Commander, we got the data you sent. If this went public, it could do some serious damage to Cerberus's image. This intel will take years to decode, but just having it is a huge win for the Alliance. Well done, Shepard. Good luck on your mission. This is Arachni data. I don't know what exactly the Alliance is gonna do with that, but whatever. They can do whatever they want with it, really. The elusive man is gonna yell at me about that, but I don't care. Shall we go? Let's go. Wait a minute, did I do that right? I don't think I did. I want to go to the Combat Information Center.
Morden's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
She'll tell you when one of your crew members needs to talk to you about a mission. And unfortunately for most of your crew members, they don't really have much to talk about. Until then. Tech damage. I don't think there's anything else. Tech duration? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Nope. Medbay upgrades. Prototypes. So all of this needs more stuff. Needs more element 0. Needs one more heavy skin weave upgrade. And this needs another more heavy weapon heavy weapon ammo upgrade. So need to get more money.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. Wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
Tell me about what you did.
What was the Special Task Group doing with the Krogan genophage?
Study at first, as I said, but uncovered surprising data. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
How did it happen?
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
Perhaps they weren't adapting?
Maybe they were just having a lucky year. Or fewer mercs left, meaning more Krogan were left to repopulate.
Please, Shepard. Social environmental concerns accounted for. Not an undergraduate. Population spike caused by adaptation to genophage. No other possibility.
Okay, what happened next?
What did your team do when it learned that the Krogan were overcoming the genophage?
Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it onto Chanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
And this was the best choice.
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide, or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy. Krogan included.
What was the distribution of the virus?
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert drops, hospitals, clan centers, water supplies. Very difficult. Few Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
What are the effects of the modification?
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
Okay. I think he did the right thing.
You were protecting galactic stability. I'm glad to see you were willing to do what was necessary.
Indeed. Collectors doing horrific things may face hard choices. Wanted you to know I'm willing to do what's necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
See, I don't think I should get renegade points for that. I mean, the Krogan would just overrun the galaxy. They just would. So there's really... They would just 1,000 babies a year for each fertile female. No, it would not stack up.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization. Your boat, your call. You want to get friendly with everyone? That's your business.
I think this happened
Relax,
before.
Jacob. I'm just interested in what makes you tick.
Anyone else said that, I'd walk away. Most Cerberus people try to play like the elusive man, hiding bullshit behind a smile. But you? I like what I've seen. I'll give you a shot. What do you want to know?
Okay, tell me about your family.
Anyone waiting for you back home?
Only child and no extended family. Never settled down. Didn't seem fair with this job. But you can't miss what you never had.
Okay.
You seem okay with taking a risk on me. Why?
Soldiers like us know how important trust is to the crew. I'm not used to seeing it on a Cerberus ship. Definitely not from people they put in command. But you focus on more than the job. A threat this big, you can't just throw people at it blind. They need inspiration.
The job isn't everything.
There's a lot riding on this, but we can't give up everything.
Not always a choice we get to make. Good to try, though. I gave it my best back in the Alliance. Got labeled a troublemaker. They were always on the lookout for disruptive types. Cerberus isn't any better. They just put more effort into hiding how much they spy on you.
We don't have anything to hide.
Let them watch. We're not hiding anything.
Wouldn't matter if we were. It's not like they can reel us in. We're handling this, whether they like it or not. Anyway, I should get back to prep. Nice talking to you, Shepard. Let's do it again sometime.
Wait a minute. He's still wearing... My Shepard is still wearing that. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. But it is more like a dress. So I'm gonna get him back in his normal... Oh. That's not the lift. The lift is around the corner. It's weird that it changed that for me. I wonder... So I got an extra outfit from that too. I don't know if I like it. So I got more dialogue from Morden, so I'm gonna check Miranda and Garrus. I'm not gonna have anything from my DLC characters, but we'll try Miranda and Garrus.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard.
Nope.
Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
It's possible that Garrus has more to say.
Rupert, there's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in
Yeah,
the middle of some calibrations.
All right.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
They really did need to give him more dialogue. In the third day game, they do so much better with that. I think they realized that people loved the characters more than they imagined they would. Now Zaid won't say anything, so back to the combat center we go. We got 10 more minutes in this recording. And I don't really want to go to the Normandy crash site. Not yet. So let's just do something crazy and go to Batala.
Only half our fuel remains.
This is a gas giant whose moons were once home to Asol, a Batarian warlord who terrorized the Terminus systems. Attempting to unite a pirate army under his banner, he successfully conducted a rapid blitz against 11 habitable planets. Fortunately for the rest of the galaxy, Asol's crimes caught the attention of the Spectres, who deduced his hidden location and assassinated him. His empire, built on hyper-extended army, soon came crashing down. His lost stockpiles of Element Zero have become something of a legend. So maybe we got some Element Zero on this planet. Yes, we do.
Launching probe.
So I can do advanced training now, which is cool. This is a beautiful world. A strange island of peace in the lawless Terminus systems. Thanawanuro is a planet of crushing gravity but abundant life. The gravity is almost 7 Earth gravity. As its ponderous name indicates, it was colonized by the Elcor, who have several booming industries on the planet. Hydroelectric dams and biofuels from tough woody algae provide most of the planet's energy. Mines export uranium, thorium, and gold taken to space with generous use of mass effect fields. Pirates target the Elcor's shipping as soon as it leaves orbit, but the Elcors deal with mercenary companies, keep away all but the most foolhardy of attackers. Very good Element Zero here. Fantastic. I love this this mod I have. Oh, there's the planet. It's right here. This tiny little purple blue thing. A step above a carbonaceous asteroid, Logasiri is a planet with carbon-heavy crust and a trace atmosphere of CO2 and helium. Its surface is cool enough to have liquid water, but it is rapidly drying out as it has lost its critical mass to have a self-sustaining hydrologic cycle. Nevertheless, the Batarians have colonized the world, forcing slaves to work in their mines and agri-habitats. The labor is hot, endless, and backbreaking, even in its low-G environment. Every horror story told by slaves elsewhere in this cluster seems to be topped by one from Logasiri. The most famous of this is that of the slaver Silparin, who worked to death 420 slaves in the course of a galactic standard year and ground up their bodies for compost in his greenhouses. He was eventually poisoned by his wife, but his shadow and his business model still hangs over the miserable planet. Its orbital distance is 0.6 of Earth's, as half of Earth years seems logical. Day length a bit longer. The surface temperature is 56 Celsius. That's miserable.
Probe launched.
No Element Zero there. But let's go see what that Element Zero gives us as far as research. Advanced training. I can learn to use a single bonus power. So I don't really have any points to spend on that. There was something else that needed EZO, wasn't there? Nope, that was it. there was these other ones, but that's palladium and iridium, and it takes other things for it, so we're not going to bother with that. Maybe we'll scan a couple more planets. Go over to Omega and fill up with our petrol again. Okay, I don't want to do the Normandy Cross site just yet. It doesn't really give you anything. So I'm gonna go to Kira Vamori. And then scan a couple planets. And then I'm gonna have to stop the recording. So this planet, Uan Prime, is a stony planet encased in ice under a methane-heavy sky. That does not sound very nice. Named for the Uan Consortium, the Batarian manufacturing firm that finances its exploration, Uan Ox Crust provides much of the boron allotropes used in Omnigel throughout the Terminus systems. The area has naturally become a haven for pirates who attempt to steal the refined gel or its ingredients as soon as the cargo ships leave the atmosphere. Look at that.
Probe away.
Its surface temperature is quite low, negative 126 Celsius. Really, really not very pleasant place. This one is a terrestrial world located within the life zone of his dimming orange sun. Vatar would be habitable except for its carbon dioxide atmosphere and an icy surface that kills most oxygen-producing bacteria. Nonetheless, mercenary companies and slavers have numerous strongholds on the planet out of reach of any galactic authority. Travel advisory: a statistically significant number of distress calls have originated within the 1 million kilometer mark of Vatar. Civilian traffic is not advised. And that one's launching a probe. We're gonna have more. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna have more. I keep pressing escape twice. Setor is a rocky planet with a crushing atmosphere. Setor has been scanned from orbit but largely left unexplored due to its sweltering conditions. Its atmosphere contains nitrogen but also an unusually high percentage of ethane, which can coalesce in pockets near the surface. The alumina-heavy crust of the planet can reach glowing hot temperatures during the daytime, reaching the ethane's auto-ignition temperature and creating pockets of flame across the landscape. For this reason, extravehicular activities are discouraged in Setor, and no company has been willing to invest in exploration. I think that sounds a little dangerous. Surface temperature is 470 degrees Celsius. For comparison, today, it is about 20 out there. And it's still a little warm.
Launching probe.
Okay, I remembered not to do that this time, which is happy. Happy making. Is there anything else in this system, this cluster we want to do? Yeah, we'll go to Aaron Larkin. Maybe there'll be something there. That's a beautiful planet. Utha. Punished with UV and gamma radiation from the class F-star in orbits, Utha is no one's first choice for a planet to land on. It's covered in seawater, and it has a hydrosphere and ozone layer similar to Earth's, but that simply isn't enough to ward off the life-killing radiation. That's the problem with Mars. We get there, we might put some stuff out, but the radiation would just kill us over time. We have to have like caves that we'd live in. Its nitrogen-rich, oxygen-poor atmosphere goes unchanged by the few proteins that have managed to form in the ocean depths. Utha, however, has served as a way station for slaves escaping their Batarian masters. What little land it has is tectonically stable, and its considerable radiation belt and electrical storms grant cover from many common types of sensors. Fleeing ships typically hide on Utha long enough to discharge their drive cores and stock up on deuterium before trying to make the cluster's mass relay. Surface temperature quite warm, but it's the radiation that's the real problem.
Probe away.
Most planets do not have element 0. There is nothing in the asteroid belt. So let's go back to Omega. We'll do this in a bit. We're gonna go back to the Mega, and then I'm gonna stop the recording.
We have used half our fuel.
Thanks, Edie. You're so helpful. We're gonna fuel up, and then I'm gonna stop the recording, and we'll get you in a couple days.